Jessica Biel and Megan Fox, wearing nothing but their socks, is all I really want for Christmas this year. Phil, it's the Christmas Spectacular episode. Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. I'm hyped today, man. I need you to raise your fucking energy levels, my guy.
I'm turning on the lights.
All right, while he's turning on the lights, I'm going to let you guys know that this is episode 7. Welcome back to Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast.
Seat yet, Vincent.
Sit the fuck down. It's time. Squeep. Squeep. Beep, 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 beep. I want that knockdown. Yeah, I've been listening to KSI's new song. Logan. Paul. Suck your mom. I've been listening to so much KSI music. I got to tell you, the man is talented.
He's got the flow.
He's going to be on the podcast early 2020, so be on the lookout for that.
Yo, I DM'd him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, I won't get knocked down.
You love to see it. But yeah, episode 7, and you guys know because we talked about this in the previous episode, typically episode 7 is when the wheels fall off and everything just goes to shit with podcasts, but we're resilient, baby. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know why I just added a freaking
Feliz
accent
Navidad.
there. Feliz Navidad. I'm still hungover from 2 days ago. Phil's a little bit hungover from last night.
And the night before.
And the night before.
Heavy drinking.
And we weren't drinking together, which is honestly pretty upsetting to me.
It's sad. It's depressing. I don't like it.
The moment we started this podcast, and we were talking about this off camera, we started hanging out less.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but it's a little bit stressful.
We need to fix that.
Yes, most of our conversations just take place on the podcast now, but you know what? It leads to better, more cohesive and beautiful episodes, I gotta tell you.
I would say so. But if we hang out more, we could talk about, more experiences happen when we're together, like funny instances.
That's a fact. I have a new injury.
Let's hear it.
I'm not even joking.
Okay.
Like, I feel like people think I'm playing this up for the podcast now.
No, okay. We have a new segment. You know what it's called?
Vinny's injuries?
No, Dr. Phil.
Oh, I
Let's
like
hear it.
that. That's clean. Yeah. Oh, by the way, new name for your fan base, the Velociraptors.
I saw that one.
Dude, you guys are just getting way too creative, and I fucking love it. Keep leaving comments. There's something in my eye. By the way, if I have a heat stroke mid-episode, it's because of this fucking hat.
It's a nice hat.
It's lovely. It was Phil's idea for me to be a little bit more
got you.
festive. I only had one Santa hat. Sorry. But, you're showing off the lion's mane.
I have to.
So that's good. But yeah, I was laying in bed last night, and I feel this pain creeping up on the sides of my lovely bone structure. My jaw.
Your cheeks?
My jaw is fucked up.
What'd you do?
I don't even know. And I know it didn't happen when I went out.
You got TMJ?
Because I might. I'm not even joking because it hurts when I go like this. And you hear that little...
Yep.
Can you guys hear that? Probably not in the mic, but yo, it's fucking killing me. And I'm like, what the hell? Because when I first woke up the day after I went out, it didn't hurt, but then it hurt today. So I was like, all right, if I was out and I got punched in the face, I don't even recall. It didn't happen because it wouldn't be a delayed reaction.
It's the temporal mandibular joint. The TMJ.
I got to get that worked out.
Yep.
That is a fact.
It acts like a sliding hinge connecting your jawbone to your skull. You have one joint on either side of your jaw. TMJ disorders, a type of temporal mandibular disorder, or TMD, can cause pain in your jaw joint and in the muscles that control.
Every time you say that word temporal, I just think of shrimp tempura, and I
Yeah.
just want sushi now.
Yeah.
I'll be honest
Dude,
with you.
look at the woman's face.
That was me in my bed. Literally just, this exact representation of what this lady just did.
That looks like a fine line between pain and pleasure.
But yeah, it was very annoying because every time I would lay on the right side of my face on my pillow, the right side would hurt naturally. Left side of my face, the left side would hurt naturally. So I just laid in bed like this, just trying to fucking fall asleep last
This man's
night.
getting old.
But yeah, we went out to the nest. Well, I went out to the nest with
Yeah, I
some,
was not
with some
there,
friends.
buddy.
Yeah, I told Phil to come. He had other obligations. I understand. I was a little bit upset, but I understand. And we were out and we were ripping shots as we normally do. And then one of my TikToks blew up.
Yes.
Literally, and you guys know in the last episode we were talking about the fact that I'm going to start posting TikToks. Since that episode, I posted daily from last Sunday till today, which we're recording this the day before it goes up on Saturday. It is December 21st. And yeah, we were literally just having a chill night. And then all of a sudden, my TikTok went from like 5K views to like 10.5 in the midst of like an hour. And I'm
Really?
like, yo, we are getting shots. We are celebrating TikTok fame. Here we come. And it was just an onslaught from there. It was an oofy. It resulted in a pretty brutal hangover, which I'm still recovering from. But as long as I'm able to have a cohesive conversation today, got to remember to breathe when I'm talking in this
How do
podcast.
you recover from hangovers?
I just sleep it off, man. 2 Advil. This is what I do. I'll wake up if I feel it, and you know, because the first thing that comes out of your mouth when you're really hungover is just, Got to crawl up the stairs, get a big thing of water with ice like this, typically in these Coca-Cola cups.
Yep,
Not
these are nice
sponsored.
cups.
They're freaking amazing. They're like the cups you get at the diner.
Yep.
Mm.
It's all about hydration.
Exactly. Well, what I've realized, and we'll get to like the precautions to not get so hungover, but what I do is after the fact, when it's already too late, I have a big gulp of water like this, 2 Advil, go right back to bed. 6 hours later, I'm usually okay. But for the most part, now when I get hungover, it's like a full 24-hour time period of me just being a stupid like vegetable. I literally can't fucking hold a conversation.
Have you
It's
ever
brutal.
had Pedialyte?
Pedialyte apparently works wonders.
It does.
Yeah. I got to try that.
I had it after one of my cousin's weddings, and like I was set.
Yeah, my friend Libs, a fan of the podcast, shout out Libs in South Dakota. You're the only one that lives there. Anyway, she was like, get some Pedialyte because it's amazing. And I'm like, okay, I got to definitely try that. Still haven't done it, but I'm going to. When you're going out, though, and this is a tip to anyone when you guys go out to the bar, every time you have a drink or take a shot, just drink a glass of water. Literally, you won't get hungover.
I know.
I don't take my own advice with that, but
You know
literally
you
just
don't.
keep getting water, chug it, get another drink, take some water, chug it.
Pee like a racehorse.
Yeah, you pee a lot, but listen, man, it's good because it just flushes all the toxins in and out. I got a great workout, though, yesterday. You got to get those toxins out of your body. But yeah, dude, I feel like I got hit by a car yesterday. It was bad, man.
Tell me about this workout.
It was a standard 30 minutes of cardio on the elliptical, which I love. Put on my new headphones I got. You were testing them out earlier. You guys
Nuts.
saw on my Instagram, the Beat Studio 3.
Nuts.
By the way, I don't think I talked about this in last week's episode, but I wanted to let you guys know. I went to Best Buy, and I wanted to buy the Studio 3s, the Beats.
Right.
And I walk in there, and I was like, yo, do you guys have the Studio 3s in black? And the guy was super cool. He's like, you don't want them in black, my man. I was like, why? He's like, get the charcoal, $100 off. I was like, just because of the color? He's like, yeah, man, I work for Beats. I can't recommend you get the black ones. Like, literally, it's not a smart investment. And I was like, fuck, I kind of wanted the black ones. But then I just felt like such an idiot spending
Charcoal's
an extra
clean,
$100.
dude.
The charcoal's sick. It's more of like a gray than a charcoal, I would say.
It's like a
Hashtag
gunmetal
Mars.
slate.
It's fucking nice, though. It's really nice.
It is clean.
They literally, they're amazing. They're great with noise canceling. When I'm in the gym, all I hear is my thoughts and the music. It's great.
I'm in the market for some new headphones. Should I get the new AirPods or should I go Beats?
I say get those. I have the new AirPods are great. They sound amazing and they're really great with the noise cancellation and the transparency mode and all that shit. But we talked about this in an earlier podcast episode as well. They don't stay in my ear personally. Like when I was working out, my ears got sweaty. Dude, every 5 seconds they would pop out just from standing and doing curls
annoying.
and shit. Very annoying. Update on the shoulder injury.
Let's hear it.
When I was at the Nest, my buddy Harrison, we're just giving a lot of shout outs today. He was like, yo, I'm a PT. I can help you out here.
I'm a certified chiropractor.
Bro, we're in the middle of the bar. It was like 12:30 in the morning, and this dude starts like stretching me out. Like there's not hundreds, obviously, but ton of people in the Nest, right? And this man just like, all right, does this hurt? All right, move your arm up. And I'm like, yeah, that hurts, that hurts. He's like, no problem. I'm going to send you a whole routine you can do. Give me your email tomorrow. This dude sent me a whole PDF with literally like exercises where you grab a cable and you pull back like this. And he's like, dude, do these for like 3 weeks. You're fine. And I said to him, I was like, am I going to need surgery? He's like, dude, if you can raise your arm like that, there's no way you need rotator
set,
cuff
dude.
surgery. So that made me feel a lot better because for the longest time I was paranoid as fuck.
So we got the jaw, we got the shoulder, we got the ankle.
The ankle, yep. The Achilles. That's like kind of the same thing as the ankle, though.
Anything
so we'll
else?
Keep that. I'm pretty good other than that. My voice has been taking a toll because I've been doing the daily streams and on top
Mad lad.
On top of that, we had to do a ton of bulk recording because everyone's going away for the holiday season. So I have videos literally lined up until I think January 6th. So I don't have to record till then. I'm basically on like vacation.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Dude, that's how I felt when I was done. I got to tell you though, man, bulk recording, the tricky thing with what we do for a living, it's so great because if you ever do want to take time off, you can. You just bulk record.
Yeah,
and
you
get
could just
stuff
not
done.
post like me.
Yeah, or you could just, pull a Philion and post once every 3 months, which you recently posted a new video, which people were loving, right?
That's all right.
Talk about that more.
Yeah, I just go in depth about family channels as a whole.
The segue was fantastic, by the way. I loved every time you drank your fucking coffee. It made like a robot sound effect. That was so fucking good.
Oh, no, that was from Fortnite.
It sounded like a robot, like a...
That's when you drink like a chug jug in Fortnite.
See, I haven't played... I played Fortnite like one time at my cousin's house, like ironically.
Season 2 of Fortnite.
Is it actually
season
good?
3 was phenomenal.
Wow,
Really fun
I'm actually
game.
surprised you enjoy it.
It was, no, season 2 and 3.
So then it just got shitty after
It got
that.
so shitty.
Mm.
They started rolling in the bucks, and they just started adding and adding more dumb shit.
Sometimes, whether it's a company, YouTube, or anything in life, if like you get bigger, sometimes the quality actually goes down because you get consumed by it.
They know what they're doing, though.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
Like, a game that's ever evolving is very, like, good for kids.
And it's free, right?
But they have not in-app purchases, but like
In-game, like
the
DLCs
skins,
and shit like
bro.
that.
The skins. Billionaires. Like,
That's
because every
fucking
kid's
awesome.
like, Mom, give me your credit card. I need the new skin.
I want my own.
I want to be John Wick.
I want my own skin, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine me on the side of a gun just fucking chilling, dude. I could definitely pull that
Yeah.
off. But yeah, so the holidays are coming up. And my dad's upstairs right now. Literally, when Phil walked in, there was just, like 8 trays of just lasagna.
Lasagna.
Folding those long noodles
Fresh
into
ricotta.
fresh ricotta. It was, and you guys know I'm on this healthy grind, right? And I've been kind of on and off here. And I was talking to Phil. I was like, all right, what the fuck do I do? Do I man up and do I stay disciplined up until the new year?
It's not necessarily manning up.
I feel like it is because I have been on, like I said, a back and forth. I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off. If I tell myself I'm going to be disciplined now for the rest of the year and I dive into it, the 1st of January is going to be a breeze because I just went through the holiday season.
Bro.
But I'm also going to deprive myself of my father's homemade lasagna.
Christmas is once a year. Family, everyone's together. You said it yourself. Are you going to deprive yourself of your father's lasagna?
That lasagna, let me tell you. I don't know why we're dropping the lasagna.
It makes it more Italian.
But it's just the lasagna. You'll love it, man. I fucking love it when the little like squiggly parts get crispy on
now,
the top.
does he do a meat lasagna?
I think it is a meat lasagna.
You gotta have meat
and I know
there.
he's got egg in there. You ever have that? The egg in
No.
there? Dude, the hard-boiled egg? That is a
I
move.
hate hard-boiled
You don't
eggs.
like hard-boiled eggs?
Bro, I'm petrified of hard-boiled eggs.
That's a oofy.
They're disgusting. They smell like farts.
They
Like,
do
I'm
not smell the best. I'll give you that.
How do you eat something that smells that bad? I literally can't. A big part of taste is smell.
When me and my brother used to stay at my grandma's house, she used to make us in the morning not a hard-boiled egg, I'm sorry, just an egg that when you would crack it on the top, you would have like a liquid yolk.
Okay.
So I don't, it's cooked though. Like it's not like
Poached?
a raw, maybe? I don't know the exact term for it. I don't really cook, but what you would do is you would take like a hard piece of bread then and dip it in the egg yolk. And the egg yolk would be hot because the egg was just, I guess, whatever the fuck you said, poached or whatever. And it's literally like the most magical, incredible experience ever. It's so delicious.
I can't do the goo.
Do you not like eggs in general? Like, do you like omelets and scrambled eggs and stuff?
Okay, so with eggs, it's a texture thing for me. Like I can't. If someone made me just a plate of eggs, I cannot eat it.
Oh, that's easy for me.
But
Sunny side up is my shit.
If there's like toast and like sausage or some like home fries, and I mix it up, I can eat it. It's too like boogery.
I feel that it definitely has a boogery substance.
Like an omelet, I can kind of do because it has other things in it. And it takes my mind off it, but you slap some on the bread, you take a bite.
So what's your go-to breakfast then? You like pancakes, waffles, shit like that?
Yeah.
Pancakes or waffles? I'm going to make you decide. You
Waffles.
couldn't have the other ever again. Waffles for
yeah,
real?
Yeah.
You're a fucking bitch.
Dude, pancakes are whack sometimes.
Dude, chocolate chip pancakes or maybe blueberry pancakes. Drown them bitches in syrup.
No. It's all about making a berry compote. You ever do that?
I've never done a berry compote, but I do hear my home phone ringing right now. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I do.
I wonder if the viewers hear that. We still have a home phone.
Maybe it's a viewer calling in.
It might be. Yo,
waffles, whack.
No joke. What I was talking, I think we briefly talked about this, but I would love to make a Discord server for the Sunday Sauce.
Why not?
And we can have segments once a week where the viewers can call in, ask
Yes.
questions. Because that's
we
next
need
level
a Discord
shit.
server.
You know what? I'm gonna make one by the 8th episode, 100%. We're gonna figure this out. Next episode we'll promote and stuff.
I
Speaking about
need you
promotion,
to teach me about Discord though, because I have no idea.
it's amazing. You should make one for your actual main channel.
I'm going
too.
to, but
It's a great way for your viewers to interact with each other and with you.
the UI is whack.
It's confusing at first, but it's nice once you get the hang of
Okay.
it. And by the way, we are officially on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Google soon. We're waiting to get approved by Google now.
Absolutely.
And I will be adding us to Alexa as well, so that'll all come in time.
That's gonna be my favorite. Just be like, yo, Alexa,
Play Sunday Sauce
play
episode.
Grandma's favorite podcast.
Play episode 106, because, I mean, we're in it for the long haul,
Yeah,
baby.
dude.
We hit 12,000 subs.
We're gonna be 60 in doing this podcast.
Dude, you fucking joke. I don't know if that was a joke or not.
I'm not joking.
I tell people all the time, especially my mom, because my mom is super supportive of my YouTube stuff, but she always asks me, like, are you going to be able to sustain this for your entire life? And I
Yes.
always tell her yes. And now I say, with the Sunday Sauce, I mean, look at Howard Stern. The
New
guy's in his,
levels.
60s or 70s. He still does his radio show. We could literally have conversations for the rest of our lives. And fans will come and go, of course,
I know.
but we'll always have the sauciness.
Listen, our channel's a meatball rolling down a hill with sauce.
Oh, shit.
And it's gaining traction, baby.
It's getting some anchovies in there. It's
Yeah.
just building
So,
and
you know,
building.
some alige. You ever hear that?
I feel like I don't know what this is, and I'm scared to say I don't know because I
It's-
feel like this is a very Italian thing.
It
and
is.
People are going to roast me.
It's anchovies
Ooh.
but like some people put them in Zeppelis.
Yes. Okay, my grandma does that. We just call them
put some
fried
Elysian in
Zeppelis.
there.
Yeah,
Like,
it's delicious, dude. Those are actually my favorite ones. You take a bite and the anchovy's just like literally sticking out. She makes those all the time.
Squeep in the middle.
I love. You know what? She's probably making those for Christmas. But yeah, tomorrow is not even Christmas. It's the 22nd, and my mom's side of the family is coming over for basically it's the first of what is actually going to be Christmas.
Right.
So we're celebrating like 2 Christmases. So yeah, I have to go to the mall literally right when we're done making this episode, and I have to go get some last minute presents.
Today's the winter solstice of 2019. December 21st.
You know,
baby.
when I woke up today, I knew it was a beautiful day.
I know.
What exactly does that mean? The
you can
sun
feel it.
and the moon? Fill me in here with the solstice.
It's known as midwinter.
Oh, wow.
It occurs when one of the Earth's poles has its maximum tilt away from the sun. It happens twice yearly, one in each hemisphere.
We're learning about everything today. TMJ, the hemispheres, fucking house phone. But yeah, back to that rant, because I didn't even get into it. I don't understand the purpose of house phones anymore.
I don't have one.
The only people that call my house phone are my grandmother.
I don't have one.
And by people, I mean just person, grandmother, yeah. Like, everyone just has cell phones now. It's actually so crazy, too, how so many young people have cell phones now.
Nuts. When did you get your first cell phone?
I was actually early from when I was growing up. I think the first one that I got was in the 6th grade.
I think I was in 5th grade.
So what is that, 13? 6th grade? 12?
Yeah.
I think 12 or 13. But yeah, it's crazy because I remember having one and it was like revolutionary that I had one. You know what I mean? A couple of my friends had one, but I mean, now it's like I think my cousin Ava has a phone and she's like 9, I think.
Bro, I used to have the Firefly. Remember that thing?
That sounds, yeah.
And you could call 3 people in an emergency.
Yeah, it was like a prepaid phone. I remember what I wanted when I was younger was the Sidekick, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Sidekick? And I finally got the Sidekick. My aunt and uncle got it for me one birthday, and I just fucking cried like a bitch for like an hour. I was so happy.
Bro, what is the name of this phone? Do you remember is it the Envy?
The Envy was huge with people that had Verizon. The chocolate, remember the chocolate?
Yes.
And the fucking, there was one other really big, the Razor.
Oh my God. If you had a Razor.
Did you see the new Razor?
Nuts.
I'm not even joking. Like, I'm iPhone user till the death, but I literally want to buy the new Razor.
It looks insane.
Dude, can you imagine just being at the Nest and you just whip out the Razor? Everyone there is going to be like, who is this guy?
I feel like when you whip it out, there's like the katana, like, shing.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, that's a sharp device right there.
And then I remember I got my sister's hand-me-down LG Ally. That was a solid phone, too.
Is that the one that swooped the screen up from the side? It looked like a T?
No.
Tony Stark had it in the first Iron Man.
And it had a keyboard. So it was touchscreen and it had the keyboard.
I had a phone once called the Pantech Duo. It would swipe up like the chocolate, but then when you would swipe it down and swipe it to the side, it had a full keyboard. The thing was this fucking thick, but it was sick, dude. I actually have it right over there in my drawer. I keep all my old phones, man.
All the girls in my grade had Blackberries, and like they would type at Mach 5 speed.
Yeah.
Like,
well, Blackberries it literally went from, Envy, chocolate. I think the Sidekick was right around this time too, and then it went to Blackberries, and then after Blackberry, it was just like the iPhone raid, and then after that, it was Android and iPhone, and obviously, there's a ton of fucking phones out there now, all different LG and Samsung shit.
I don't care if you have an Android. I just think less of you. No, I'm kidding.
I'll be honest. Listen, I always have when we have this debate with people, it's like, the iPhone versus Android thing. You can like whatever device you want. I personally just prefer the Apple ecosystem. What I can't stand, though, is when people talk shit about Apple because their whole... It's the same thing every time. They're way too overpriced. They're expensive. My whole thought is like, we live in a capitalistic society. If you don't want to buy an Apple product, don't. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time...
Don't hate on the people that want to buy them,
When someone texts me and it's green...
Oh, it drives me fucking nuts, dude.
Dude, I have social... panic attacks.
Well, it's also
disgusting.
It's a brutal thing when I have my room is in the basement. I don't leave the fucking basement. When I'm down here, I can't text people that have the green bubble because I can't connect to the Wi-Fi to send messages.
iMessage is it's instantaneous.
It's amazing. What I actually do is, and this is like a little life hack. I'm sure everyone does this too. It's not really a life hack if everyone does it, I guess. But when you have a friend that's on Android, we just talk through Snapchat. My buddy Frank. He will not get an iPhone. We just Snapchat because you can see when he's typing. You see when he reads it. It's like the same thing as iMessage. So much better. Yeah, those green bubbles are oofy. I've had an Android many times, actually. I had, I think, 3 Android phones. I'm a phone, freak, dude. Every time the new iPhone drops. Sometimes, dude, I'm so fucked up. I'll have, like right now I have the green iPhone. I guarantee you
want the black.
In, 3 months, I'm going to be like, yo, I want the black one. And I've done that before. I bought the new phone just to get a different fucking color like an idiot.
I just got the new black one.
So
I was between the green or the black, and I was like...
Isn't that thing awesome, though? The camera is fucking sick.
I got, red case though, because you know,
The red is nice.
pop a color. I also have a black case, but
I always like to rock the, is that the silicone case?
Yep.
Yeah, that thing's nice. I have the leather case a lot. Dude, my fucking thumb has been bleeding for like 3 days. If anyone wants to leave a comment, let me know
Dr.
what
Phil.
the fuck is wrong. Yeah.
I
Can
got
we
you.
Google it? Are my
Yeah,
platelets all fucked
yeah,
up?
you don't have enough platelets.
Is that bad? How do I fix that?
You need to get more platelets.
Do I got to eat more red meat? Because I do that a lot already. I eat a lot of fucking red meat,
No,
dude.
I don't think that'll do it.
But yeah, dude, oh man, the phone conversation just makes me like reminisce of like the good old days back in like, I remember we used to always hang out at Taco Bell, dude. And everyone would, yeah, Taco Bell was the spot because it was like right by our middle school, super duper close to where everybody lived. You could walk there, get tacos, chill, text. And the big thing back in the day when you were a kid and someone had the new cool phone, you was like, no, can I see your phone, man? And you'd always get so annoyed.
man, can I see your phone?
You're like, yeah, whatever. But okay, how old would you, like when you have kids one day?
I'm not having kids.
I was just about to ask right after, do you want
Not
kids?
having kids.
You don't want kids at all?
Right now, I literally can't stand the thought of kids.
We really have such differing opinions on this podcast,
Bro.
and I fucking love it because I'm like ready for a fucking family.
No kids.
The right person comes along, we're steady for like
Don't
a year,
care.
2 years. Like I'm fucking ready, bro.
I don't even believe there's a right person anymore.
Yeah, you don't for real? You don't think so?
I'm so focused on myself right now. It's nuts.
Self growth, and self love are amazing though.
Bro.
So that's a great period of your life.
I read a book yesterday. Whole thing.
A book in one day?
Yeah, it's only 35 pages.
Okay, I was gonna say Jesus Christmas, man.
It's called On the Shortness of Life by Seneca.
The guy's got one fucking name, just Seneca.
Seneca.
What a
How
fuck. He's already
sick.
a legend
Animal.
in my book. Yeah, amazing.
Absolute animal. He's a Stoic philosopher. It's mind blowing. I'll lend it to you if you want.
Can you give me like one basic point from it that would motivate me to want to read it?
Yeah, I have it typed up. I'll tell you.
Ooh,
Give me
I
one
like that.
second.
I write in my notes a lot while he's looking for that, guys. Like it's, to me, one thing that I really like to do with my mental health is write notes in my notepad on my phone about just like things I want to accomplish, things that I've done that are good, things that I've done that need work. Try that out. It's really fucking good.
All right, number one, the book is very clear, it's to the point, and it's easy to understand.
Okay, facts.
It felt like I was sitting down next to Seneca, having some coffee in the morning,
Ooh, that's a good vibe.
right? He makes an analogy about looking at an old man and assuming that that man lived a long and lively life because, like, he's gray and, like, he looks wise. Meanwhile, he could have been doomed right from the start or the right when he left the harbor by storms, meaning just tossed around from these engrossments, which include, like, you know, everyone's vices, like drinking, girls, but, like, in, like, you know, and he talks about idly filling your time with just, like, these vices. And he talks about the shortness of life and how a lot of people don't really start living, or they'll start living right after they, like, retire at like 50 and 60, and it's just like
So much time has went by.
And this is a guy this is 2,000 years ago. Like,
oh, so it's old principles that still remain true.
he's a Stoic philosopher. Yeah.
Okay, that's what that means. Okay, that's fucking awesome. I don't know. It's just I'm all for the self-improvement and the self-growth. That's such a hard phrase to say for me for some reason. I keep like stuttering every time I try to say it, but it's like, you know, you can do both. You can work on yourself, but also leave yourself, you know, emotionally available to meet people and to experience things.
I think I'm emotionally, like, stunted.
In what way? I'm going to dive deep today. I'm going to dive deep into your psyche.
I think I have commitment issues, or I'm scared of commitment.
I feel like I have that too, and that's based on previous relationships. Like, it took me so long to get over my last relationship that I'm timid and scared to get into another one because of the fear of it potentially ending like that one did. You know what I'm saying? Which I think that's a very commonplace mentality, and a lot of people have that. But it's so hard to know how to get over that hump, because it's like you wanna experience more to a person.
Yep.
But if you're not fully devoting yourself to them, it's hard to get to that like next stage when you meet someone new. But yeah, it's been definitely tough for me to like get into new relationships knowing in the back of my mind that like, yo, if this doesn't work out for the long haul, like it's going to be a very similar situation to what happened in the past, where I was just super upset for like a fucking year to 2 years.
He also talked about how people get anxious about the future, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, and how we regret the past. And both of these make it impossible to enjoy the present, yet we pray for it. Like, I don't know if you ever had like an event in your life and you're like, oh man, I wish these 3 days would pass just so I could get to that event.
Yep.
And then you can't even enjoy that event because you're worrying about the future or the past. And it's just like,
dude, I'm the king of worrying about stuff before they happen, and 99% of the times it doesn't happen. You know this. I talk to you all the time about it. Like, I come up with these hypothetical scenarios of, okay, I said that on that moment in that stream. could that potentially come back to bite me later on? Is this going to happen? I come up with all these like things to say to like defend what I said, to get my perspective out there more. And I come up with all these things where 99% of the time it's not even going to come up and it's not even a big deal, but I'm making it a big deal in my head. And what you said about, not letting go of the past and stuff like that. I was actually listening to an episode of Impulsive they had. I don't know exactly what the guy's name is, so I'm sorry that I can't remember, but he was like a mental health expert. And he was talking about how when you're depressed, usually what happens is you're holding on to something from your past that's weighing you down and you haven't come to terms with it. So every day you live your life just basically being dragged by like the back of your shoulder. It's just pulling you down. And until you reconcile with that and you realize what went wrong and it's okay that it went wrong, you're going to constantly be dragged down by the little stresses here, the little anxieties there. And it just eventually it consumes you, which is just brutal,
I'm really doing like a deep dive into Stoicism right now. It's like a philosophy where it's kind of badass. Like they don't fear death.
Do they embrace it, or is it just kind of inevitable?
So Epicurus was a Stoic philosopher, and he has a quote. It's like, where I am, death is not, and where death is, I am not. Meaning, it's one can only exist without the other. So why should you be scared of something when you're not existing?
There was a song.
Like as long as you're existing, death is kind of irrelevant because it can't exist while you're alive.
That literally, I don't know why that made me think of this song. When Biggie and Tupac passed away, Eminem actually produced a song and added 2 of their old verses to it. It's called Runnin'. Okay. And the chorus says something along the lines of, why am I want to make sure I get this. Let me pull it up just to be sure that I get it right, because I don't want to mess up the lyrics.
But I'm getting back into reading, and it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
Dude, I've never been a big reader, man. Okay. It says, why am I fighting to live if I'm just living to fight? That's one of the lyrics, which I don't know why I love that so much.
Say that again?
Why am I fighting to live if I'm just living to fight? Which I don't know why. Similar to what you were talking about, I feel like that kind of correlates.
Oh, it does.
Dive deep into it, but it's just a really dope part of the chorus. But yeah, dude, I've never been a big reader. I don't know if it's my attention span. I don't know if I just don't give it enough.
Maybe you got to find
chance.
the right book.
That's what everybody says. Like you'll be able to read once you find the right book. But like, there's something about reading words on a page that bug me out.
Love it.
I don't know.
I can't read it on a screen. Like I used to have.
Oh, you mean like just like on a tablet or an iPad or something like that?
Like a Kindle. You could try audiobooks. You just got the new headphones.
Well, see, audiobooks are basically like podcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're listening to us right now, you're listening to a conversation, you're listening to a dialogue about a particular topic. That's similar to reading a book.
My cousin reads like a fiend because of audiobooks. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if you want to call it reading, but like...
It's more listening, I would say.
But you're still absorbing the info.
Facts. Well, that's what's so great about the age of all these podcasts, bro. You literally can learn so much. And it's so crazy because I was thinking about this the other day and I was watching something that was talking about this. It's like, yo, after high school, for a lot of people, and then after college, if you don't go and read something, like, when are you learning?
Yeah, because your education stops.
You learn based on experiences, but you don't really learn anything new outside of what you live in your own life. So it's like, unless you're listening to podcasts or actually going to the library and getting a book and reading and interacting with new people, like, people, I feel like people go crazy a lot of the time because they're just not learning new shit. And you've been learning your whole life as a kid to an adolescent, preteen, adult, whatever. And then right when you're in like your core adult years, which is most of your life from 23 on, you're not really absorbing shit like you used to, and you get like stupid.
Yeah, literally. Dude, I don't even think I could do long division right now.
Oh my God, dude. I guarantee you if I looked at my cousin Sophia's homework, she's in high school, I probably wouldn't even be able to do the math equations. I'm not even joking. That's how, but it's so weird too. Like the school system is, think about all the shit we learned that we never touched again. When the fuck am I doing a proof? Angle, bisector, all this shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fractions even, like basic multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, you need that.
One could argue though that those like exercises that really make your brain hurt and shit are like building the synapses for just problem solving in general.
I definitely see that perspective, but at the same time, I would have much rathered in high school learn about, how to do taxes, how to fucking handle, buying a house.
I think
loans, like all the shit that we do on an everyday basis where like you come out of college and unless you have someone in your family or a mentor or someone to help you out, you don't know what the fuck to do.
I think if you're a senior, you should have there should be like a curriculum.
I remember when we were in middle school, I think there was this one day where we like went to an office for a field trip and you would write checks and shit. Like that was one of the most,
cool.
That was one of the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Like that was one of the most important things that we did do. But yeah, like I'm never going to need to fucking do anything with parallelograms,
Yeah,
at least
there's
in my
no
life.
utility.
Yeah, exactly. The school system's weird, man.
It is.
Very weird indeed. But yeah, tomorrow, fam's coming over. Really fucking excited about that. We wanted to talk about some of our favorite Christmas songs. I don't know if you actually wrote anything down.
Oh, I got them.
I have a few, and I want to start by saying most of my favorite Christmas songs come from a certain artist. And I don't think we've ever talked about this, but Seth MacFarlane, do you know who that is?
Sounds so familiar.
He's the voice of Brian,
Oh, yeah,
Peter. He's
yeah,
the Family Guy
yes,
guy.
yes.
So he actually sings.
Ted, too.
Yes, Ted. Ted 1 and Ted 2.
Yep.
He is he's a singer. And he
Really?
does very like Frank Sinatra style music. He has a Christmas album. Go listen to Seth MacFarlane's Christmas album. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff.
Is it a joke?
No, he's legit. It sounds like Brian is singing because his voice is essentially Brian's voice. Dude,
So good.
I swear, yo, before you leave, we're going to play. I wish we could play music on this podcast without like
Facts.
copyrighted problems because I would just love to show you guys, but listen to it. My favorite Christmas song of all time, and it's his version of it, is Baby It's Cold Outside.
Okay.
That is just, in my opinion, like the great. I already know what you're thinking. It's
Such
just
a rapey song.
listen. It
I
definitely
really can't stay.
it definitely has some bad vibes to it to an extent if you look at it that way. But then you could also look at it from a cheerful. It's the holiday
No, I
season. He
know.
wants to make sure that she's okay. You know, let's have some wine. Let's have a good night. But it definitely does have
Cold
some.
outside, baby.
It's got some bad vibes to it. Listen to the lyrics with that mindset, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, I never even realized that." But that's one of my favorite Christmas songs. I mean, "Let It Snow"
Yes.
is just fucking. It's a banger. Frosty the Snowman. Are you shitting me, Phil?
Bro, I'm about to end this man's whole Christmas career.
Oh snap! What are you gonna hit me with that Feliz Navidad, bro?
Number one, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
You know what? I gotta give it to you.
When that goes on, dude,
that will probably always
snowballs
be.
hang from my titties.
Yeah, dude. I remember back in the day, man, when I had a Facebook. I remember posting videos on Facebook was like the funnest thing to do when they added that feature and everyone had webcams, just starting to get webcams. And I would do a lip sync to that song. And dude, it was like one of my fucking favorite videos I've ever made. Everyone in school was like, "Yo, you did the Mariah Carey video. That shit was so funny, man." I was like, "Thanks, guys." But yeah, that song is amazing. What else you got?
White Christmas by Andrea Bocelli.
Oh my god, I love Andrea Bocelli.
I was about to say, if you don't know who
I'm
dreaming of a white. And he just like elevates into the heavens.
White Christmas. It's so good.
Dude, the album cover too. He's just dressed in all white, smiling. Just such a wholesome, nice.
You know what song
Man.
just like, it's weird because all these are Christmas songs, but for some reason, Jingle Bell Rock makes me like, it literally takes me and transports me to Christmas Eve at my grandma's house every time. Like the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell,
You know what does
Jingle
that to me?
Bell Rock.
Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley.
I feel like I know, sing it. Sing like a little bit of it because I feel like I know this, but I don't. It's,
Blue Christmas. Ooh.
maybe not, actually. That was pretty good, man. You just sounded just like
Yeah,
Elvis.
I know, dude.
I felt like I was at an Elvis concert for
I
a
know.
second. That was great. I'm trying to think of another one. Feliz Navidad, of course, is fantastic. We used to sing that in like 4th grade chorus. I remember that was the shit.
Bro, right after Thanksgiving, Michael Bublé is defrosting.
Dude, he's got a great Christmas album. He really fucking does,
He's
man.
he is my favorite Christmas album.
I can't wait to show you Seth MacFarlane's because you're going to be like, fuck, dude. Yo, speaking about earlier when we were talking about like going through past relationships and stuff, when I broke up, well, when me and my ex broke up a couple years ago, my go-to album was Seth MacFarlane's. Let me find the. I know the
Seth
song.
MacFarlane's
I know
Christmas
I know
album.
the songs on it, but I don't remember the exact name. It wasn't the Christmas album. Here, I'll show you.
What do you like better, South Park or Family Guy?
Family Guy 1,000 times. Okay, it's called No One Ever Tells You, and the opening track is No One Ever Tells You. Dude, I'll give you a little taste.
Give me a little taste.
No one ever tells you how to love and lose, I believe is the lyric.
Wow.
Suddenly it hits you. All your dreams turn on a dime, but no one ever
Jesus
tells you in
Christmas.
time. And it just starts talking about
Seth.
all these concepts
Seth
in relationships, and it's
MacFarlane
beautiful.
Coming at you with the feels.
I can't wait. Yeah, 1s and 2s with the feels. I've always wanted my own radio show, so I'm like really happy that we have the podcast outlet now because there's something about just talking about life, and it's just the focus of the content. Just talking is
That's it,
so
baby.
fucking awesome, man.
That's it.
I'm so excited for we have the speaker system in my house that my dad installed.
Right.
So literally all over the house there are like these speakers in the ceiling. They're not down here, they're all upstairs. but you can connect your phone and just play music
like
throughout the
Sonos?
house. I think that's actually exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'm a genius, dude.
It's really fucking sick. So tomorrow I'm definitely gonna wake up 10 a.m. My mom's gonna be cooking, and you're gonna be hearing Christmas music blasting throughout the home.
You know what my mom does? She puts the radio on, like nice and low, but on a loop of Christmas music. So I'll be sleeping and I wake up, go pee in the middle of the night, and it's nice and Christmas.
It's so weird how when we were kids, 5 a.m. you'd wake up, you'd be ready to open
I still
presents
do
and
that,
get that
dude.
vibe. You still do that?
Absolutely.
I'm a sleeper in now.
I wake my dad up so fucking fast.
That's good.
I'm obnoxious. I'll pound on the door, fucking.
See, I'm the one that we open up presents in that room right behind us, the back room.
It's a nice room.
And
we have nice
my
room
mom
for
has like
presents.
9 Christmas trees up this year, by the way. She did an outstanding job.
She's the best decorator I've ever seen.
She's amazing. By the way, this week for the set, we didn't add anything new necessarily, but we did move the mints into frame.
No, we did.
Oh, we did add something
Your hat.
new. Exactly, bro.
Come on.
Exactly.
We also spilled water before. It's the third spill.
It's becoming a bet. I don't know if you've noticed. Every time I've grabbed my cup, I've just been so slow trying to get it, just so I make sure I don't spill. Dude, the panettone box got soaking wet again. This thing's gonna dissolve by the end of the podcast.
Bro, is there actually a cake in there?
I actually don't know.
It
might just be the box.
No,
let's leave it for a mystery.
Let's not ever look.
Maybe at like the 100th episode, we could be like, all right, let's see what's in there. Yeah, start eating the panettone. But I was going to say to you, what we should probably do, I think before 2020, we should make it a mission to go buy 2 more Schurs.
Absolutely.
That way, in 2020, we're ready to start having guests on here.
Bro, I need to fix the headphones, too.
That's true. We got to get the splitter for the headphone situation. There's a lot of like little things we have to do. Can you imagine if we would have delayed that episode that we recorded, our first episode, again?
Disgusting.
Because we were delaying for like a
Gross.
year, and it finally happened, and it's been amazing ever since.
It's noteworthy.
This is one of my most like proud accomplishments / something that makes me the most happy in my life right now. I don't know about you.
Project, dude.
It is literally our child, and I love it. And I was at the Nest at the bar, and we were talking with some friends, and we were drinking and stuff, and I was like, you know what? All these podcasts have like influencers and high profile people. Nobody just has their friends on.
I know.
So what I would love to do, dude, having my boy Christopher over here on the left, have your boy Matt show up,
absolutely.
like our parents, our grandparents, weird uncles
Yes.
that fucking make inappropriate jokes. Have everybody
Uncle
over here, man.
Nunzio.
Yeah, Uncle Nunzio from fucking, Brooklyn coming over here. Forget about it, Little Italy. It'd be fantastic.
We got to get some food in here, too.
food for sure, yeah.
Some prosciutto.
100%.
Some pizza.
I am thinking about 2020 going into it.
Maybe some cigars. I don't even smoke, but
I gotta ask my dad and be like, listen, can we fucking get like a fumigation system down here so we can start smoking some cigars?
we need some irrigation down here.
Isn't irrigation with water? This man's going back to
an
ancient
underwater
Roman
episode.
times over here.
Nuts.
Dude, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. You know what's great for Christmas? You pull it, you open up your TV, you connect your YouTube app, 10-hour rerun of a fucking fireplace sound effect.
Yes.
And it just goes.
Bro,
Can't
the
really do it,
ASMR
boys.
community just nutted.
Yo, say we won't do a fucking ASMR installment.
I hate ASMR.
I love it. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Don't fuck with me, Phil.
This man is on point.
You know what I watched the other day? My favorite ASMR artist. That's what they call them.
Let me guess. GB?
I
Did I just read your mind?
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure she's getting married, so I'm happy for you, GB. But like,
GB?
I love you.
There's a seat right here for the podcast.
I would fucking die if she. I would dude.
We need her to have 2 mics so she could do like the.
Yes, the bi-aerial
Yes.
thing. You know what sucks though? Like,
What sucks, Vinny?
Not sucks. That's not the right word. We're gonna have some people on here that I am literally such a big fan of that I feel like I won't be able to like have an actual conversation
Just
because
gonna oogle them?
I'm just gonna be gushing. Like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, so like, what do you like to do? Like you're just so great.
You want to go get coffee?
You wanna get coffee or something sometime? But yeah, she had one recently where she dressed up as an elf. And she would measure you so she could get your elf ears made.
Bro.
I watched it for an hour straight. She was like,
Measure you?
She was like,
Stop.
and just measured. And I was laying there just like, oh, this is so nice.
This meridian response.
The autonomous sensory meridian response
Doesn't
was great.
hit me, bro. Does not hit me.
You've never experienced like a tingle in your life.
trigger.
You've really never in your life, like not in class, maybe someone's tapping something. You're at the barbershop, they start cutting your hair. Sometimes it happens and you don't even know it's ASMR.
I mean,
That's
I
the thing.
enjoy certain noises. They're satisfying, but I'm not like having a full body convulsion.
Because I really do believe everyone can experience it. It's just certain things trigger, the response, basically.
ASMR creeps me out. How they're all like, it's me.
It's good to see you.
Come back. Yeah, that. Bro.
I would
the
be
clickers.
I would be so good at it just because I watch so much of it.
Have you ever played The Last of Us?
No, I've heard of it though. It's like
a
zombie game.
It's one of the most. It's probably the best single player story game ever. It's a zombie game, zombie apocalypse, and there's a certain type of zombies called clickers.
And that's what they do? Yo, that's
they're blind.
creepy. Oh, wow.
And they find you through echolocation, so you have to be stealthy and shit, and they're hard as fuck to kill, and you have to like headshot them, and they're like,
yeah, well, it's not like it's not aggressive like that. I guarantee you, there's a Last of Us ASMR, dude. I watched one from this YouTuber. I think her name is Jenna. I could be wrong, but she was showing her shoe collection. And she was just tapping on the shoes. She had some fucking heat. She had the fucking Off-Whites.
Right.
She had the Yeezys, and she was like, these are my favorite. And I was like,
Stop.
oh my God, this is so pleasing. Dude, I love it. If you're an ASMR fan, let us know in the comments.
Absolutely not. Don't let us know.
So how do we go about actually getting people on here? Like, do we just DM them and be like, yo, want to come on our podcast?
This is why I think our best case scenario is both of us DM them. Because then
facts.
it's double message, and we both have like...
And we can hit them with an email, too, to like their business inquiry email.
Facts.
That's the hardest word
Also,
to say.
If we had an Instagram, but like we'd have to get it verified and shit.
I don't know. I just...
the blue tick mark kind of helps us out here, but we don't have it.
Like Angela was asking me, why don't we have an Instagram for the podcast? I was like, we kind of just promote it through our personal socials.
Maybe we should just make one.
We could make one. And what we could do is we could like throw clips on it. I think for 2020, what we should do, I know you're completely on board with this, definitely get somebody that we can hire that can do like, you know, all the editing, all the highlight clips, all the syncing, just so like, you know, we can focus on the other things that we do, and the podcast commentary is the main thing, and then we have like a team of people that we can start building. Honestly, we could just tell Joey to do it. Well, I'd rather give the money to my brother. Edit? I mean, he probably can, but we could teach him.
Facts.
I mean, he's fucking TikTok famous now.
Bro, your brother's TikTok famous.
We talked about on the last episode how one of his videos, I think when we brought it up, it was around 200K, 300K, 400 at the most is what I said.
Right.
It's at 1.3 million now. He's at like 10,000 followers. 11,000 followers. He posted another one that went viral. It has like 500K now. It's crazy. He does these skits where he's the mom and the son, like back in the day, like the relatable type of shit. It's fucking hilarious.
It is funny.
It's amazing. And he inspired me to start making mine. And then the one that I posted that went semi-viral was all skinny pictures of me shredded to the gills. And then all of a sudden, like me from March. I didn't really mind posting it.
With me, but how about now?
I didn't mind posting it because I'm really not that big anymore. Like March this year, I was a fucking whale.
Chungus.
It was bad.
Full chungus.
Dude, like you could have grabbed the back fat that I had and extended it 3 feet. It was fucking disgusting.
Like silly putty.
You want to talk about ASMR? I was just fucking grabbing the fat off my fucking back. Maybe I'll make an ASMR channel.
Bro, there's this fitness girl that just made one, and like they're like accepting her into the ASMR community, and I'm just like watching it happen. I'm like, I don't get this ASMR shit.
They just seem like the nicest community though. No. Like you never hear about ASMR drama. At least I don't. But they're all just
makeup community. Cutthroat.
They are savages.
Psychos.
And they make so much money. It's fucking insane.
I think there's a direct relationship between the amount of money you make in a community and like the savageness level.
You know what Shannon Sharp, you know who Shannon Sharp is, the famous tight end football player? He has a show with Skip and Shannon's Undisputed, it's called. I don't watch sports, but I watch their show. For some reason, I just find it so entertaining. And Shannon always says, all money does is amplify the type of person you are. So if you're a shitty person and then you get a lot of money, you're just a shitty person with a lot of money.
I hate that shit.
Yeah. There's nothing.
Talk about fugazi people. Nothing is worse than fake rich people.
I hate it. I don't like people that brag. There's a difference between confidence and being a cocky fucking prick.
Yeah.
Like confidence is you could appreciate that. There's a swagger to it. You admire it. You aspire to be like that. But then you just get someone that walks in that's cocky as fuck, and it's just like, dude, like, do less, my guy. What the fuck?
Give it a break.
Doing? Literally, give it a fucking break. That's the worst quality, I think.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of shitty qualities. Being disloyal is a shitty quality. Not telling. Here's the thing. We all lie. That's just human nature. But like when you're someone that really lies a lot, I think that's like the shittiest fucking. I hate that.
Compulsive lying is horrible.
Yeah. Like, there's differences between lies where, like, yo, you want to chill tonight? Like, nah, man, I'm not really feeling that good because you don't want to go out, but you just kind of say that.
Compulsive liars make lies that don't even make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you lie when you don't even have to lie.
Yeah, it's like what?
But then there's also those lies that, like, you know, it's tough because I remember this was a big thing in one of these ethics class that I took where, like, if someone you love asks you, like, yo, how do I look in this? And they look horrible and you don't tell them because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But like I have the mentality, and I learned this kind of through that ethics class, and we talk about it all the time. It's like brutally honest friends are the real type of friendships.
Yeah.
Like you need a friend that tells you what you need to know, not what you want to hear. In other words, if I showed Phil a video and I was like, "Is this good?" I would hope, and I know he would be like, "Yo, this is kind of trash.
So
don't upload that."
Back to reading.
Yeah.
I'm reading 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. You know, some people are like, "Oh, Jordan Peterson is an alt-right." Like, whatever. He's a clinical psychologist, extremely smart. Just read the book or read some books. I don't know. Educate yourselves. Anyway, so 12 Rules for Life, number 8, which I read 2 days ago. Tell the truth or at least don't lie.
Yeah.
And he talks about how much better it is to objectively like just tell the truth and not sugarcoat things because it could actually impact like daily scenarios. Pretty interesting.
I am brutally honest, and it's honestly it doesn't come though from, how do I word this properly? I want to make sure I say this really, really well spoken here. My OCD and my anxieties like keep me from lying. In other words, I feel like
I've noticed that.
I feel like if I do lie, it's gonna get known that I was lying anyway, so you might as well tell the truth. But a lot of the times, me blatantly telling the truth all the time has led to more conflict. Because sometimes you can say a little, I don't know specific examples here, but you can say like a little white lie to avoid a confrontation that doesn't even really need to even be had. But if you do tell the truth in every scenario, it can lead to some turmoil.
I don't think I really don't lie.
Yeah, I very rarely do. I mean, I think it's silly to say as a person like I never lie because everybody does. It really is just human nature.
I feel like some people can just never lie. I feel like everyone's lied before.
Yeah.
But like
that is a good point. I mean, I think you could definitely go through your life moving forward thinking that way. I don't know. I just feel like there's just it's very hard to always be 100%
because it could be advantageous for you to lie.
Yeah, facts. It definitely could give you some sort of advantage in some way. And obviously these are like blanket statements and we're not coming with like specific ethical examples, but I'm sure you guys think in your own life about things that you have said that might have not been 100% truthful that we just spoke upon and you're like, okay, that kind of makes sense. I agree with what they're saying or I disagree with what they're saying.
What other bad character traits? I hate laziness.
Yeah,
I fucking hate laziness.
Laziness is a big one.
There's no excuses for like certain shit. Like,
yeah. Honestly, I don't like when people make excuses.
I'm late all the time.
You're late all the time?
Yeah.
I'm late all the time too. I can't even say that I don't like lateness because I'm just
that's something I want to fix.
Yeah. That's definitely something I want to fix as well moving forward. I'm bad at like one thing I'm bad at, but I feel like I've been getting better at it since we started the podcast is just committing to something. In other words, like, yo, we're recording Saturday at this time. Let's do it at this time and then we like lock in. But like I'm very persuasive. So I usually know like if I'm about to do a collaborative thing, if I want to, I could probably get it pushed back. Like, for example, on Friday, we were supposed to record Friday at 5, and I went out on Thursday night, and I was so drunk at, like, midnight, and we were still out for another, like, 2 hours. I Snapchatted Phil. I was like, any chance we can record Saturday? Because I knew. I was
That's
like...
That's not persuading, though. That's just me being like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're just easygoing, but, like, if I really had to, I feel like if you didn't want to, I could, like, you know, say a couple more things and then hopefully make it, you know,
Listen,
come
we
to
compromise,
fruition.
we adjust.
We're really good with it, though. We haven't had one conflict in our entire friendship.
Nope.
We're, like, very, very understanding of each other and each other's...
It's all about that communication, baby.
Facts. And, dude, there's so many people that have left comments appreciating the fact that we have such differing opinions on things because...
I saw one comment, sorry to cut you off, but he was like, damn, I wish I had this much chemistry with my friends. I was like... Thanks, man.
You know what, man? We got very lucky with like where we met in our lives because we were both adults that were level-headed, that had a passion that was a similar passion, and we just fucking like,
shit was weird how we met.
Clicked instantly.
Weird.
Yeah, and speaking
That's
of
fate.
Speaking of our drone class, there we go, baby. I'm proud of you. Thinking about some fate and some destiny. We saw one of
the universe.
Of course, everything concluding to a central atom. I think that's how the universe theory works.
Entropy is randomness of the universe.
The universe is scary big, but we saw one of our friends, or rather I saw one of our friends from our drone class, and I sent a selfie of me and her to Phil, and she was like, he's not going to remember me. I'm like, yes, he is. And all of a sudden this man sent back, what the fuck? It was like...
Yo, I don't forget.
Dude, I have a pretty solid memory. I have a very good memory with music.
Bro, my memory is nuts with just like sheer amounts of information.
By the way, I was going to relate that to the fact that, you know, I'm a freak when it comes to memorizing Eminem lyrics. We didn't get that surprise album that I thought we were going to get. I was at the bar, man, refreshing Spotify, refreshing all the Eminem fan accounts that I follow. We
I
didn't
feel like
get
he's
it.
gonna drop something though.
It's gonna listen. I'm still a believer that we're gonna get it. If not by the end of this year, which I don't think we're gonna get it by the end of this year anymore, but it's gonna be early 2020 for sure.
Right.
He's never this vocal. Like it doesn't make sense to me that he's just tweeting all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something coming. Nick put out another diss track.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, they keep getting worse.
He's trash. Like
He's baiting Eminem. Here's the thing with dissing Eminem. If he responds, you get the most attention in your entire career. But what these people don't understand is it's negative attention.
You don't want that attention, baby.
Like, dude, I'm still on the record that I said, MGK, I think, had a formidable diss against Eminem. I still think Eminem won, but everywhere MGK goes for the rest of his life, there's going to be Eminem stans that butcher him.
MGK got put to sleep by Eminem.
Dude, Killshot was sick.
I don't care if you think that his diss track was good. Like, the scale of how much better Eminem's was.
Oh my God, yeah.
Negates the fact that MGK even tried to diss him.
Dude, I remember I was about to record a Cage Lock with my buddy Dylan, United Gamer.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. When your fans become your haters. But yeah, we were about to record and it dropped. And we were recording like it was a quick 20-minute video. I was like, oh my God, dude. Because I know once I start listening, I won't stop. Like, I just loop.
Dude, I do that all the time.
So I was like, all right, we got to get this done quick. So we got the video done, and then I just went into fucking Eminem mode. Headphones on, lay in the bed, vampire, just soaking it all. I had that shit memorized within a week.
Bro, I was at the bank because I opened up an LLC, and I was sorting out some...
Congratulations, the president, my boy.
Yeah. No, I'm actually the owner.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I like owner. A little humble.
Clean. The king of the company.
Shout out Michael. This man was a huge Eminem fan. And I started asking him a question about Eminem, and I was like, my boy Vinny, massive Eminem fan. And I was asking him, like, what's his favorite? I think you guys had the favorite same album.
Eminem Show.
Yeah.
Yep. Dude,
I think so.
Such a good album, man. I literally listen. It's amazing to me that I never get sick of his music. Because when a new song comes out that I hear for the first time and I bop it like 20 times, it starts to get stale for me. That happens with like really anything. Excess is too much. I could pop on the Eminem Show any fucking day of the week. And I'm vibing, man. I'm fucking chilling. When my friend dropped me off at the airport, to the ATL airport when I left Georgia, I think it was the second episode where I came back home, I showed him the Greatest Hits album, and he was like, yo, this is really fucking good. Like, I don't think you can objectively listen to his lyricism and just not respect it. It's
nuts.
Fucking crazy. But yeah, I hope we get something new soon. We did want to talk about our top 5 movies, which I basically forced Phil to compile a list because he did not want to do this, guys.
I'm a movie fiend.
You are a movie fiend.
And you got to break it down by genre.
Well, I said, fuck you. We're going all movies.
Okay.
And I made this list in no particular order, literally in a 5-minute time span. Just these movies were in my brain ready to go. And these can change anytime. I want to make that clear. Yeah. So how do we want to do this? Do you have a specific order, or do you want to just go, here are the 5 that I like, each one and why?
I'm just going to state, Tarantino is the best director.
He's the fucking man.
Huge stan of Tarantino.
You know what's crazy? I don't think I've seen any of his movies. Haven't seen Kill Bill. Haven't seen The Hateful Eight. Haven't seen What Happens in Hollywood.
What's the matter with you?
I know all of them. I just never saw them.
What's the matter with you? You haven't seen Shrek either.
That's not a Tarantino movie. I can definitively say that.
I know that, but I'm saying you don't watch these quality masterpieces.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get to all this. I'm a busy guy. I'm a fucking co-host of a podcast. Ready? Okay, what do we start with? Is it the top 5?
No particular
Your
order.
nails look fucking phenomenal, by the way.
I'll be getting manicures.
I gotta go, man. I gotta get these paws nice and
really
tidied up.
You know why I started getting manicures? Quick side note, because I bite my nails. I don't bite my nails anymore.
Does it taste bad when you have something on there and then you bite them?
So they cut them. And then I get like a clear polish on them.
Hey.
And then like it like strengthens the nail a little bit because
just fucking bite at your tooth chips.
Yeah. Adamantium steel nails.
One time I was eating eggplant and I put it in my mouth and I bit too hard, and eggplant is fucking thin, especially when you like grill it on the barbecue, and I fucking bit the fork and a piece of ever notice here?
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's smoothed out now, but it literally was like a hole in my tooth, and man. I kept getting it bonded. And every time I would get it bonded, because it's my front teeth, I'm always biting shit. Yeah. It would pop off. 5 times it fucking popped off. I go, fuck it. I'm leaving it. So if you ever notice, you probably can tell on my live streams, it's smoothed out over time, but my right tooth just goes, swoop, and then the other one is straight.
I almost bit my finger off one time. My own finger. I was having like a sandwich or something, and I had my finger underneath it, like on the bottom bun or
fucking guy's so hungry, he's going to eat his own hand.
And I bit down, and I literally I had the sharpest pain in like my thumb, and I was like, oh fuck, that's my own finger.
I would have just kept eating it. Fuck it. I would have been like, you know what? I'm high in protein. Let's go.
Literally. Okay.
All right, how are we doing this? Are we going? Are these just in no particular order?
No particular order. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Number one right now, and this is might change. Number one right now is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh wow, that just came out.
Was so fucking good.
It was long as shit, right?
It's like 2.5 hours.
Okay, I see you.
One of the funniest, most well-written movies I've ever seen.
You're gonna hate my number one.
I know I am. Okay, so can I just say my 5? Because
Yeah, sure.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Okay,
Inglourious Bastards,
okay,
Hateful Eight,
okay.
Kill Bill. That's 4. All Tarantino.
Damn,
I'm a Tarantino fiend.
I respect it. You got it. You like who you like. You know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
favorite scary movie so far is Martyrs. It's a French film.
Ooh.
So fucked up.
I hate scary movies.
Love them.
You know, we're both film majors. Whenever we would study horror, I would shoot the email. Speaking of about little lies, I'm not feeling too good today.
Really?
Send it out. That's it. Done.
And then
Can't go and watch horror. I'm unstable with that shit.
And then if we're talking like sci-fi, I would say Ex Machina.
Oh.
Have you seen that?
I've seen like clips on YouTube that I basically can put the whole movie together. That shit is fucked up. And we've
Wild.
talked about that it's fucked up because it might happen one day.
Same director, Annihilation.
That robot bitch.
Same
You.
director, Annihilation. Makes you question the universe. There's one scene in Annihilation, the bear scene, if anyone has seen that movie. Probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
What
in my life.
happens? Why is it so disturbing?
I don't want to spoil it.
I'm not going to fucking watch
Yeah,
this
but
shit.
they might.
They might. That's true. I was going to say we could give a spoiler alert, but we want to keep rocking with
Mm-mm.
this momentum right
Yeah,
now.
no,
We
it's
want
too
people
good.
to keep listening.
It's too good.
You know what, man? Those all sound great. My list is
Marvel.
my list is a combination of just all comedies and then a Marvel movie.
Let's hear it.
My number one, and I'm about to get real intense with this.
You're a film major, brother.
My number one is Avengers Endgame. And I know you disagree, and that's cool, but to me, man, it completes Tony Stark's arc, which in my opinion was one of the greatest arcs in cinematic history. I will say that.
Complete dog shit.
He starts off narcissistic. He ends up sacrificing himself for everybody he loves. He wins. The hero wins. We went coming off of Infinity War, where everybody loses, to the triumphant story
Brilliant
of
film.
Endgame. Going back in time and looking at all of old famous clips and scenes from the previous 21, I believe it is, films. It had comedy. It had sad moments. I cried like a bitch when Iron Man died. Literally like not even just quiet tears. Like I was with my friend Gabby from Adelphi, and we were just crying our fucking eyes out. My brother was crying. It was sick. It was just a great moment. Great fucking movie.
I beat my own dick off to that movie.
I know you don't
when
like
he
it,
died.
but I love it. It's such a good movie.
yeah, Tony Stark is dead.
Fucking dick. And the I Love You 3000. Did I tell you about the custom Iron Man shoes I got?
No.
So there's this guy on Instagram. Shout out Kickstradamus. Go follow him. He made a Jordan that literally is the Iron Man colors. It says I Love You 3000 on the heel.
I don't know
all
what that
red
means.
gold. It's basically his daughter in the film, Iron Man, says, I love you 3000. And then at the end, when he passes away at the funeral, there's an AI like recording of him or like a hologram.
Yep.
And right before his last words of the film are, I love you 3000. And then it turns off. Dude,
No, I don't think I will.
I don't think I will. You had me fucking dying about that.
No.
I don't think I will.
I don't think I will.
But yeah, that was
boomer.
so literally I'm waiting for those shoes to come in and they're custom painted and shit. They're sick. Anyway, that was definitely my favorite movie of all time. Probably always will be.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree.
So listen, if you want to go with top 5 like best movies ever made, obviously none of mine are,
Okay,
are
favorite.
there.
Okay.
These are my favorites, what I enjoy watching the most.
All right.
My number 2 is fucking Dodgeball.
Fantastic choice.
I literally, you see how happy I am right now. That movie, I could watch that movie a million fucking times and still love it. Joni loves Chachi.
you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Peekaboo! Dude, there's so many great. Ben Stiller is just.
Pete
you know
the
what?
Pirate.
Oh my God. No, Steve the Pirate.
Fuck,
Steve, you're not a pirate. Yarr. And he gets the haircut, dude. It's so funny, man. Anyway, Dodgeball just, if you've never seen Dodgeball and you like stupid humor and you like Ben Stiller's movies, Vince Vaughn's in it, it is literally one of the funniest movies ever made, in my opinion. It's probably the funniest movie I have on this list, honestly, but that movie's incredible.
Okay,
My next movie, this is where it starts to get a little bit out of order for me.
let's hear it.
So next up, I would probably put Dumb and Dumber. The first Dumb and Dumber, the original.
Funny.
Oh my
Very
God,
funny.
bro. Good day, mate. Let's throw another shrimp on the ball. Like from the first scene, you're fucking dying. Jim Carrey and Ben Stiller are always like my top 2 when it comes to comedy, and they're so different. Like Jim Carrey's very animated and out there.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller's a lot more like, I mean, he does have his goofy movies for sure, like Tropic Thunder, Dodgeball, but he's a lot more like grounded funny. Like Meet the Parents, in my opinion, is like one of the funniest movies ever, and it's just so realistic and shit. You know,
Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey.
Alrighty then.
Have you seen interviews with him recently?
He's actually a lot more tame now, but if you saw last year and the year before that, he was just like, we're just in the universe. Nothing matters. We're atoms on a rock in space. And we're like, whoa, he is woke as fuck right now, dude.
This man took one too many fucking woke pills.
He's actually playing the villain in the Sonic movie now. He's Dr. Egghead or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Mr. Robotnik or whatever his name is. So I have Dodgeball for that one. Dumb and Dumber's next. Love Dumb and Dumber. We used to watch that. When we would go upstate, we have a house upstate. We didn't have like TV connection for the longest time. We were growing up. We had a VHS player. And Dumb and Dumber, my mom would put it in, and we watched it for the first time up there. We would always watch it when we went up there. And it was just like nostalgia, childhood, fucking hilarious. And I appreciated it more the more I got older and grew up because I understood it more. Next for me is Zoolander.
Never saw it.
Okay. by next Saturday or Friday, whenever we record the next one. Yes, we have to watch Zoolander. Oh my fucking God. I mean, all I'm really saying about these is how funny they are. But Zoolander is the stupidest movie on the list. But it's like some of the most fucking laugh out loud movies.
Is that Ben Stiller or?
Yeah, it's Ben Stiller. His actual dad is in the movie. He plays his manager. Owen Wilson is in it. He's in it.
Wow.
Fucking wow.
Wow.
And his name's Hansel in the movie Hansel. It's so Hansel. He's so hot right now, dude. At the end, can I tell you? I shouldn't spoil it. I want to spoil it so bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So that's up there. And then I wanted another one, and I was going back and forth with a bunch of other. I just love to laugh. In my opinion, laughing is like the greatest gift that we have in this world. Like it's just so amazing. For me, the first Hangover. I mean,
monumental.
It was a game changer. I remember seeing it. I think it came out when we were in middle school, and I went to go fucking see it, and it was just like, I was like, this is fucking amazing. And when you watch it when you're older and you actually experienced a hangover, especially a night like I had the other night where you wake up and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Everything's so blurry. That is just
we should go to
the
Vegas.
movie. I love.
100K, we're going to Vegas.
Fucking love.
100K, we're going to Vegas.
Why can't we go like just next? Let's go for my birthday, January 9th. Let's go. I'm fucking with it. Well, yeah, you're all from school. I'm so down. We'll hit up Chris, see if he wants to come.
Absolutely.
That's our buddy Chris. We call him Chris. Fucking love it.
Sweep.
But yeah, literally, I would love. I've never been to Vegas, and I feel like I would be a fucking hazard in Vegas.
Yeah, you would be.
Just fucking drunk,
We'd be
going
animals.
gambling, animal style, just meeting people and shit. It'd be so much fun.
My favorite comedy movie is Billy Madison.
So good.
In terms of like nostalgic value.
The Waterboy. The Waterboy.
So funny. So fucking funny.
The Waterboy or Billy Madison?
Both
are just amazing. Dude, that one scene.
My mama says, foosballs, the devil.
The devil. The one scene that literally to this day makes me cry tears if I watch it. It's, they're all talking in the locker room after Bobby's not there. You're like, remember the time Bobby tackled the quarterback and whatever. They're all saying like regular stuff, and then all of a sudden that one guy's like, remember the time Bobby Boucher, and then he walks in. Remember when Bobby Boucher came back at halftime and my dogs want to remember more, do you?
My favorite is, I got a water spoon.
There's something wrong with his medulla.
I got a water spoon.
Yo, Adam Sandler's actually in a new movie called Uncut Gems. It drops on Chris. Did you really meet him? Where?
Walking in the Hamptons when I was like...
Oh, you did tell me that. He was a super nice guy, right?
He had a dog named Matzo Ball.
So cute. Gotta love it.
He filmed like around my block too.
Wow.
Man is an animal when it comes to...
he has a new movie coming out in I think it's actually comes out on Christmas. It's called Uncut Gems, and he plays like a jeweler in New York City's Diamond District. That's the Diamond District's where I got my star. And he plays a diamond, I guess like a jeweler named, I think his name is Howard. And it's apparently like his best performance ever. And there's like Oscar talk that he might actually get nominated.
He's one of the most talented actors.
He's amazing.
But he does quick, funny movies because he produces them and he makes a shit ton of money. And
he has fun doing it.
But people forget that he's an incredible actor.
Have you ever seen Reign Over Me?
No.
Okay, you got to watch that one if you want a good cry. Basically, the premise is, I could be wrong, but I'm...
Click
is sad as fuck, too, at the end. Dude, in Reign Over Me, his wife and 2 daughters, I believe...
Don't tell me.
No, I got to tell you the premise of the movie. They go on an airplane and they die.
Jesus Christ.
And the whole movie is just him afterwards dealing with it, and he puts his music on to, like, calm down, but he has really bad PTSD. Dude, it's literally, like... It's one of the best performances ever, and you believe it, man. Like it's really fucking real. It seems like
Back to School. Back to school.
Is that Billy Madison?
I
Yeah.
got my boots tied tight. My lunch packed up.
Dude, Waterboy, the high quality H2O meme that I always say on my channel, that's some high quality H2O. That's from Waterboy.
I don't get in a fight.
I love Happy Gilmore too, man.
Back to school.
You know, Ben Stiller's in Happy Gilmore. I never remembered that when I was a kid, but I realized like when I got older, I started appreciating movies.
His friend, not Ben Stiller, but Adam Sandler's friend, what's his name? Is in every single movie with him.
They literally all are. Like Rob Schneider and all those guys.
Rob
Yeah,
Schneider.
they're all.
He's the caddy.
Yeah. And he's always like, "You can do it" in all the movies. That's this recurring character. It's so fucking great. But yeah, we got to watch Zoolander by next week's recording session.
Absolutely.
Anything else you want to cover? Because we're already at an hour and 5 minutes.
I'm chilling,
Fucking
dude.
shit flew by. But yeah, hope you guys have an amazing holiday, Hanukkah, Christmas, all that fun stuff. Kwanzaa. Let us know what you're doing in the comments down below.
Happy holidays.
Next episode is the final episode of 2019. We're going to be talking New Year's resolutions and goals and all that fun stuff. Let us know what else you guys want us to cover by next week. Now available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Google coming soon. Phil, any final words?
Say hi to your grandma for me.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Subscribe, like, thank you for everything, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!
I gotta want a spoon!
That's the devil!
Logan!